You guys, I need to tell you a secret. Everything is on fire. And no, it wasn't my fault. Hey there everyone, Dan here from the Diamond Minecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase where today we're going to be trying to survive a solar apocalypse thanks to the solar apocalypse mod. Now this mod does exactly what it says in the title and dooms your world with an extremely destructive event that will burn you and your buildings to the ground. So this mod also works as a very unique survival challenge as well, so if that's your kind of thing or you just like to see whole worlds burn to the ground, then stay tuned because this is the mod for you. However, there is a way to protect yourself, otherwise there wouldn't be much point, and we're going to try and save a couple of these villagers, a couple of sheep from their demise. We're not going to be able to save everyone, including that shady character over there, but we're going to be able to try and save as many as possible by using the Apocalypse Survival Kit, which is included in this mod, and you have lots of ways to protect yourself, mainly different types of glass. So we start off with obsidian glass, which is probably the first one you're going to want to create, and you need to create this with 1 obsidian and 8 normal glass blocks, and that will give you 4 obsidian glass. And the reason you would want to create this is because it will protect you from the sun's deadly rays when you get to the last stage of the solar apocalypse. So it's very handy. You then go up to reinforced glass, which requires 5 nether quartz and 4 obsidian glass you just crafted to get 4 reinforced glass. And then you can move up even further to nether glass, which has 1 nether star in its recipe, which is so crazy. 3 obsidian, 1 reinforced glass, and 4 nether quartz here as well. So it's very, very expensive. At the moment, there's no difference between any of these glasses, but in the future, they will have different durability. So when they're exposed to the sun, they will start to break, which I think will add another really cool element to the mod, because you're going to have to watch and see if any cracks are appearing in your greenhouse base. And you're going to have to be very, very careful. Now, the last one is powered glass. Now, this one's unique and is crafted by putting 2 iron ingots, 1 obsidian glass, 1 block of redstone, 3 redstone, and 2 gold ingots together in a crafting table. And what this does is it only protects you from the sun when it's being powered by something that produces electricity or power, something like Buildcraft or Universal Electricity. But it's very risky because if your engines die or something happens to your power source, you will start to burn, and it's going to be very, very painful. So be wary of this. We're just going to use these ones for today because we know they work just about. And another thing you're going to need is a really cool gadget called the sun sensor, which is kind of the opposite of a daylight sensor, because when the sun is out during the solar apocalypse, you will get burnt, but when the moon is out, you'll be completely safe to roam the outside overworld, which is really cool. So to craft this, you're going to need 3 nether quartz, 3 reinforced glass, which is the one which requires nether quartz to be crafted, and then you're also going to need 1 clock, of course, and then 2 of any wooden slab. Now this is a very, very cool piece of kit, which we're going to use as well to make sure we know when we're allowed to hit the surface, because you're safe underground as well, as long as you're not in the sun's rays, or if you're protected by glass, you will be burnt. So let's grab these, and we're going to save ourselves and also a couple of friends too. Do you want to be a chosen one? I think he wants to be the chosen one. So what we're going to do is make sure that he is protected. So let's put up a little kind of a little base for him. So let's put him here. Let's put him up here. And basically we're going to see and test this glass. So you're kind of a guinea pig, sir. I'm sorry, but you're kind of a guinea pig. This guy's upset that he wasn't chosen, but I'm sorry. I could only choose 1. And a sheep as well. So let's choose a sheep. And let's make a base for us first. Let's use us as priority. Let's use the obsidian glass. The one I used over there was reinforced. And the cool thing about the obsidian glass is it kind of looks like you're not protected at all, because it joins up the textures, which is really nice. And let's use a mixture of the 3 so that you can actually see the difference between them. And they're really nice looking, and you can also use these as decorative pieces as well, as long as you're being very conscious that you might burn alive while not using this glass. But apart from that, let's go on to nether glass, and this one is probably my favorite looking one because it's got like the nice white border around the edge and kind of combines the two, which is nice. But let's put a roof on this, otherwise we will burn and die. And this could look good. Oh, wait a second. This glass will look good for a roof because you can see completely through it. and it'll probably freak us out at the same time. So here we go. We've got this all patched up. This should work perfectly now. I don't think it matters too much if you've got a door or not, but be careful of stuff getting out, like if you're saving cows or whatever. But we should be safe in this greenhouse here when the solar apocalypse hits. Right then, we have different stages to be aware of. Right now, we're in stage 1, which means we can get prepared. Nothing's happening. But when it hits day 2, you hit stage 2, which we'll experience in a minute. But first, I need to save a sheep. Sheep, where did you go? I had a chosen sheep and he's walked off. There's one over there, but that's kind of far away. We're going to have to get that guy. You are the chosen sheep. We have a chosen sheep and a chosen villager. This guy better be happy, and he better appreciate what's about to happen to him. Just go in here, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry too much. There we go. He's nice and locked in. We'll seal up the roof as well. And this guy should be safe from the solar apocalypse. Right then, I guess what we do now is sit and wait for the apocalypse to arrive. I'm very nervous right now. Oh, it's begun. It has begun. Let's seal this up quickly. No, I don't want to put this over here. I want to put this here. The first stage has begun, and as you can see, the grass in our world is starting to decay and die. So let me quickly go out here. Hopefully our grass will be saved inside. I notice a little bit has got through here. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that at all. But anyway, what happens is pretty much all the green and plant life will die. So check this out over here. All of these trees are decaying. They just like sticks hanging out of the ground, and it will happen really, really quickly as well. Look at this. It's decaying by the second, and you'll just be left with a forest of twigs. It's not going to be that handy whatsoever, so make sure you gather the leaves that you need before stage 1 hits, which will be day 2 of the solar apocalypse. Oh, it's getting ugly up in here. Look, there's just grass. There's a couple of flowers left, which is nice. But apart from that, everything is dying. I'm not sure about crops. I think crops will survive unless you get to stage 4, which is the final stage, and things start burning. Oh, this sheep is kind of debating whether to end it now before the solar apocalypse comes. But I think we're okay for now. You can still survive. You can still walk around without getting set on fire. And stage 2 should happen any second now. Right then, stage 2 should be upon us any second, and what happens in this one is it enhances the effects of stage 1, so the decay of leaves gets quicker and broader. You just saw that tree completely disappear. Look at that. It's going away very quickly, and it all happens much, much quicker, but another devastating effect is the water will disappear. You cannot put water down now. Look at this. It evaporates straight away. You can't refill your farms. But if we go into our little greenhouse here, we will be able to put water down. So make sure it's all sealed up tight, and we put down water here. It will survive, which is awesome. And it also grows that grass at the back, which is awesome. So you can have very, very cool little farms, either underground or protected by this protected glass. Just be very wary of that you can't put down or even collect water when the solar apocalypse has reached stage 2. So be very wary of that. The sun is going down, which means the effects will stop when the moon comes out, and you'll be able to know by the sun sensor. So let's put one on the roof here so that we know when the sun has officially gone down. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to break the roof, but we'll take that anyway. Let's put this down and put a lamp. So basically you could put this on the surface, live underground or near. Oh, there we go. It's completely just lit up. That's cool. So basically now you are safe from the effects of the solar apocalypse, which is really cool to know. So you could put this on the surface and put a little redstone lamp or alarm downstairs or a note block or something like that, which allows you to see when you can reach the surface. And we'll test this out later and show you in stage 4, when everything's on fire, you can still survive. So I think that's the next stage, actually. That is going to be the next stage. I'm very, very scared. Let's see what happens. Is it happening? It's happening. Oh God, it's happening. It's happening beautifully. Look at this. Oh, and it turned to day, and the solar apocalypse has begun. This is the final stage, which you do need to be wary of. Look at this. Everyone is dying. The village, oh no, that village has passed away. This guy's on fire, and it doesn't matter whether they walk in the fire or whatever. Everything will die. Literally everything. All the horses are gone. The trees, what's left of the trees anyway, are on fire. This is crazy. But if we go into our little hut here, we are going to be perfectly fine. So basically, we're not going to be able to set on fire. We can even put ourselves out in the water in here just in case it happens. And if I go outside for a second, let's go and check on our little friends. The Chosen One, look at him, he's all safe and fine, but he's just watched all of his villager friends die. And we've got the Chosen Sheep over here. Have you survived? He has survived as well. He hasn't got much grass to eat though, which is a bit of a shame. But what I'm going to show you now is what happens if you go out in a solar apocalypse. Let's go into game mode 0. And you will set on fire. It's very, very upsetting. And why am I not setting on fire? Is it because I'm touching the glass? But you will set on fire. It's not very appealing, and it does sting quite a bit. So let's go into game mode 1, fly around for a little bit. It's getting crazy, and I'm just going to show you quickly that nothing can spawn. So let's grab a pig. Let's grab a villager as well. And as soon as anything touches the surface while the apocalypse is in stage 4, it will just burn. Look at this guy. He's going to die. Oh, look, you're not dying. You're a Chosen One too. Oh, no, he is dying. He is dying. I think it's because you're on the roof. Get out of here, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, God, he's going to die. The pigs will die too. So here we go. The pig is now dying. He's on fire. He does produce bacon, though. That is a good thing. We are on fire. I think if we go into game mode 0, we will start dying now. Yep, we're kind of flickering on fire. It's kind of glitching out a little bit. But regardless, all of your resources are gone. You literally cannot set foot on your land ever again. You'll need to be underground and not on the surface until nighttime. And speaking of nighttime, let's go into, let's set the time to 1800 or 18,000, which is nighttime. And now you can see that the sun is officially gone and stuff should be able to you died. Why did you die? Stuff should be able to survive right now. Why am I dying? That is not fair. That is not fair. Let's spawn a pig into here. Let's go into here. Make sure we're all survived and good. And we can spawn whatever we like in here. We've got a pig in here, which is surviving. A villager. A baby villager. Look at that. A mini Trayaurus there. Beautiful spitting image of him. And we are safe inside here, as you will be if you are underground. Now, I need to get out of here without letting any of these guys out. Quick, quick. No, the guys are they're out. They're out. They're dying. Oh, God. No. There's just fire everywhere. That's the problem. There's fire literally everywhere. Now, things should be able to survive right now. It worked earlier, but for some reason, they're still dying. Oh, look. There we go. The pig has survived. The baby pig will survive, but as soon as they go into the fire, they will die. And because it is moonlight right now, they will be completely safe, which is really cool. And I will be safe as well. Let's go into here. We're completely safe. Oh, no. No, that's not how you stay safe, pigs. That is not how you stay safe. But anyway, that is pretty much this mod. It's really, really cool. A unique way to play Minecraft. And it literally gives you 4 days to do as much as you like. There's a zombie. Where is that zombie? You're being very rude. All the villagers have died and you just want to steal stuff. That's very upsetting. So that is pretty much what this mod has to offer. And if you like what you see and do want to play it for yourself, it's very, very cool to mess around with them. Please do head to the description below where you'll find a link to download this mod. Also, if you happen to be new to the channel, then please do subscribe and join Team TDN today for daily Minecraft videos. And if you did enjoy the video, a like would be greatly appreciated too. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I need to get back to the lab to try and stop this apocalypse, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!